Hey everybody, just wrapped up the first annual Buckeye Lures Open here on Lake Murray. We got tournament director Brett Collins, and Brett, we just talked to the champions who walked away with $5,000. They had a little over 18 pounds. Fishing conditions on Murray did not get easier this weekend. They remained really tough. I think we had 18, 16, and 12. But hey, congratulations to the winners who walk out with $5 grand. Great way to kick off the first ever Buckeye Lures Open. I think there are going to be more of these, and I think, timing always is everything with tournament planning, and maybe next year there'll be a time and a place where the fish are biting a little bit better for the guys, but that's fishing. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, it was tough, and everybody knew it was tough. You got a lot of pressure on the lake right now with the CBC coming up next week, and plus, we had some other little tournaments going on, but the schooling activity is just about gone. And like Les said, these guys are catching these fish shallow.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they were fairly tight-lipped on that interview because I think one of them is definitely fishing in your championship next week. But bottom line, this is a good thing that Jeremy and everybody at Buckeye is doing. You didn't have to fish Buckeye products. You could bring anything you wanted to. But Buckeye's got such a good name now and has so many good products, a diversified product line. A lot of these guys were throwing Buckeye all day today.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys here that's actually sponsored with Buckeye, and they've always used Buckeye. And they were using Buckeye back when they first started. So, and they've stuck with them. So that just proves, and it's some of the better fishermen here. So that proves that the lures do work.
Oh, absolutely. They've done a phenomenal job the past couple of years with their product development and marketing and everything else that they're doing. So, again, great first annual Buckeye Lures Open here on Lake Murray. Next year, maybe a different lake, different time, but hopefully we'll have the best tournament director in the business running it. Brett, it's always good to see you. Best of luck next week on the CBC. Carolina's Bass Challenge, as you well know, one of the top team trails in the nation. Two-day event. I'll be back down here next weekend to cover some of that. And Brett, with these conditions the way they are at Lake Murray, what would you say to the 150, 200 teams, whatever the number is that's coming down to fish your tournament next weekend?
Better have a lot of patience, but I don't think they're gonna find any schooling fish. The guys probably gonna have to fish shallow. And some of the fish I weighed in today were light colored, like they had been up shallow, and there hadn't been any grass because there's no grass left much on Murray except for a little bit around the shore. But I just say just keep plugging along. There's some fish on docks, and that may be the ticket next week.
All right, well, we'll be paying attention. Great seeing you. And, folks, we'll be back down here next weekend for the CBC 2013 Championship, and we'll see you then.